Hi guys, it's Max. I'm here today to show you how to paint a 10mm uh, American Civil War figure from Pendraken, a local 10mm supplier, one of the best 10mm suppliers. Um, so let's start with the colours. I'll start with the jacket and the kepi. For the jacket and kepi, I started off by using Vallejo model colour white. Mixed with some brown, maybe 2 to 3, 2 parts. Sorry, not 2 to 3. Uh, 2 parts white, 1 part black there. Fluo model color black. And that's a darker shade, so that ends up darker. And then what I went is probably 3 parts white, and then 1 part black to get an even lighter. And what I tend to do is paint the entire figure with the earlier mix, and then go over in the highlights with the lighter mix. Normally just brings out the figure and gives it a lot better of a paint scheme. For the pants, I start off with Ultramarines Blue from the old Citadel paint range. I don't know what the new Citadel paint range is. I'm not really a big Games Workshop gamer, but I use that. I paint the entire pants with that first, and then go to Ice Blue in the old Citadel range. It's a very good paint, very nice bright. It'll do for British Hussars. Their pants are very nice and bright. It's a really good colour. It really reflects the brightness of the American Civil War pants, both on the Union side and the Confederacy. And then for the straps, which you can see in the middle of his body there, and his boots and his gun, and also his backpacks. Sorry, the camera just went off. Sorry, his backpacks. I use Vallejo chocolate brown for that. It's a fantastic colour for that. It's a really good brown. If you start to get it in the hobby, get that colour. It's one of the best. It's one of the best browns. Sometimes people tell you, oh, you should get Mornfang brown from the GW range, but I find Mornfang brown has a very it's a funny colour, Mornfang brown, but I like to use chocolate brown from the Vallejo range. I just like Vallejo a lot better. So that's what I use, and also because the Confederacy have variations in uniform. Yeah, see if I can just get someone here. Because the Confederacy have variation in uniform, sometimes you can paint figures in different styles. So this figure looks almost as if he's from the Union side. He's partially painted at the moment. Sorry for that, I didn't have another one on hand. But he's partially painted, and he is painted differently. So you can really go to town on Confederacy figures, both. Confederacy mostly, but the Union are mostly just painted standardly, with a dark blue jacket, which would be Ultramarines blue, and then a light blue pants, which would be the ice blue and the Ultramarines blue. But yeah, these figures are fantastic. The company that makes them is fantastic. Really good, nice definition, especially on this face there. And for the face, what I'd like to use is a colour called Rat Skin Flesh. What I start with this colour is just the regular rat skin flesh colour, just that regular orangey colour there. And then I base the entire figure's skin tone with that, and then I lighten up with white again. Maybe it's a 1-to-1 mix in white, Vallejo white. It's a really good. It's fantastic. It does really well if you cover the entire face in the rat skin flesh and then go back with a highlight with a bit of white mixed in. Really brings out the nose and the fingertips and a lot of the figure. It really makes the figure pronounced. But these I use when I do play American Civil War. I tend to use a Friends rule system, and we play hexes normally. So this is a finished unit. I'm not really good at basing, but this is clumsy me. That's a finished unit of American Civil War there. You can see I normally tend to put 7 or 8 on a base. A 7 or 8 in a line on a base, meaning about 14. Oh, sorry, I've got a right cold. Meaning about 14 or 15 on a base each. Oh, really clumsy here. Sorry, guys. But what I've done here is a figure actually broke off its base, its little foot base. So what I decided to do was, instead of getting another figure and trying to glue him onto his feet, I decided, right, okay, I'll go to town. I'll use a little bit of corn red. I'll use a little bit of corn red from the new Citadel paint range. Yep, corn red there. And splatter that around his remains. And it really, I think, has done the trick on it. It's really made the unit look as if it's been in battle a couple of times and fought against the Union a couple of times. But you can see how in this unit they've got loads of different variation in colours, in uniforms and everything. You can see on the back, all the backpacks there, especially in the back line, they've got a hell of a lot of variation in the back line. Some have got, got the hiccups. Some have got brown pants, some have got grey pants, some have they're just a real good mix. But thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching me. It's my first YouTube video, as I say. You gotta please. Thank you for watching me, and see you next time. Bye.